My name is David Zeriker. I've lived in this building now 16 years, 4 months, plus or minus. Yeah, 16 years, 4 months, 8 days. 9 days, plus or minus. I specifically chose this building because of the energy. I was in town for a couple of weeks. I looked at a couple of places. I saw this place. I met one of the neighbors and a couple of people walking down the halls, and it was just such a generously creative or creatively generous. There was like this free exchange of creative energy that spoke to me. So the pirate ship concept was born when they built that ugly thing across the street. Once they started slapping those exterior panels on and all those greens and blues, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was hanging out. It was like, God, it looks like a cruise ship. It's like, yeah, this is kind of like a pirate ship. And that was it. It was just, I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if we were drinking. I would imagine we were, but that just happened, and we just went with it. It was like, oh, yeah. And enough people were referring to this as the pirate ship and that is the cruise ship. They were just like, oh, fine, fuck it. Pirate ship, we need a flag. We need a flag. Should be a skull and crossbones. Deserves to have a logo. I made us a flag. I made us a logo. I made us a flag.
Some friends that I had met said, come on up to the roof. On the 4th of July, there's a party. And I had no idea what to expect. I walked out the door over there, and there were 700 people up here.
4th of July, there's nothing like it. You can't explain it. I heard the stories, I didn't think it was true, but yeah, it's above and beyond. It's the most insane part of the year.
A couple of years back, after they built this monstrosity across the street, we got into thinking about, how cool, how much fun it would be to throw water balloons at that rooftop.
It's the biggest, bestest shit show I ever been to, the 4th of July party. I love it. I don't know. It's a glorious, surrealistic, daydreamy nightmare.
The modern day 4th of July party was kind of came out of this idea of we want to hit them with water balloons.
One night while I was up there just walking, the deck hadn't been completed, and somebody on the roof across the street threw a water balloon. And it missed me by a couple of feet, but it was the first shot. So at that point, we decided it was fair game to have a water balloon fight, rooftop to rooftop.
And so we came up with a plan as soon as the deck was done, that on the 4th of July party at, I believe, 6 o'clock sharp, we would get a brass band to play Flight of the Valkyries. And we would fill as many water balloons as we possibly could into buckets and hide them behind the fence that we had just built. And at 6 o'clock sharp, bring those buckets out from behind the fence and just pelt those jackasses with, I'm trying to be tame here, with water balloons.
4th of July party is something unique and crazy that a lot of people tried to explain, but they couldn't. So they told me, you just have to come and look it for yourself. And it was like that. I heard about balloons and water balloons and music, and I was like, this is impossible, it's not gonna happen. And it was way more crazier and better than what I was expecting.
The night before the 4th, we made up a document that was a replica of the Declaration of War of 1812, and we posted it in their building that there would be this water balloon fight on the eve of the 4th of July of 2012. And it was good. They were completely unprepared, but the next year they were prepared, and that was more fun. This year it was not even close. They ran out of balloons 10 minutes before we did. We had roughly 4,000 rounds. It's an amazing place to live. There's a family that's just built into these walls in a way that is very specific. I've never experienced this in any other building anywhere that I've lived in my life, even my own family. Like, it didn't feel the way that this feels. And that's special. That's unique. That's amazing.